Snapchat, and don't cry. No folks might understand you by and by. Just move on toward the destination. Where you may find from time to time complication. And don't trip. Come on now. Babesolo in the house. Yeah. Just move on. I got some good videos tonight. And don't you cry. You folks might understand you by and by. You pushing. You actually, yeah, pushing, yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Welcome everybody to the chat. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, say something to some love. Yeah. Yeah. All right, that's what's up. Hey, people, what's up, people? Y'all know I just got to play my song. I guess I do. How's everybody doing out there? How's everybody doing out there? Give me a 3 more minutes out. I did start a little early, you know what I'm saying? But give me a little more minute here. Come on now. Come on now. Give me a little more minute here. Yeah. Yeah, I got to bring it on in here. What's this song here? Uh-huh. Some of my songs are getting in the way. Mm-hmm. Yeah. We got to keep on going. Yeah, we got to keep on going, people. Yeah. I don't know about y'all, but Babesolo feeling real good. You got to get your rest. Take some time out for yourself. Have a holiday. It could be every day. Holiday. Holiday. Come on now. You need a holiday, people? Y'all know what y'all do with y'all money. Y'all do whatever y'all want with y'all money. Yeah. Yeah, we can turn this world around if y'all just get that good love inside of you. Yeah, get that happiness. Put your troubles down. The God, the satellite brain. Let light shine. Today my sister said, sis, you're laughing. I hurt myself, right? She said, how can you laugh? That's who I am. It would be easy. I will be crying, y'all, and I'll be laughing later on, okay? That's why I love being me. Hey, my God. Yeah, that's what's up. Take a holiday, you guys. It could be every day. Take one day of your life, it'll be all right. If you just take a holiday, just take some time. Oh, I just love that song, you guys. What's going on, people? What's going on? Yeah, let me turn this down. Let me stop this for a minute. Oh, heck no. Do want to get started right now. It ain't Friday yet, but I will let it play, though. I'm going to let it go on and play because Friday is tomorrow, okay? Somebody got paid tonight, too. Oh. Some people get paid on Thursday. Some people get paid on Friday. Some people get paid on Wednesday. I just got paid. It's Friday night. What did you say here, Amy? Hold on, Amy got something she said to me. Correct, Amy. You are correct. Just got paid. Friday night. That's what's up. Do y'all know who this lady is? I don't think y'all do. This is the governor of Massachusetts. Y'all already know who this Michael. Where my safety pins at? Get my safety pin, Michael. Checks got paid Friday night. Money in my pocket. Yeah, I still got my money. I gotta go buy a whole lot of food. I gotta go buy some food, y'all. I gotta go buy some food, y'all. Say ho. Say ho. Y'all better come on now, get that food together. Yeah. On that floor, dance to the beat. All right, Michael. Thank you, Michael. Keep them safety pins. Yeah, I'm looking for that orangutan. I'm looking for the clothes. He always trying to hide from me. But I'm gonna get him. Hey, Michael, you ain't got enough safety pins. I like more than that. Look at that diaper, Michael's getting full. Come on now, let me get the rest of the orangutan in here. Oh yeah. We can't leave out the werewolf. Check it out, check it out. Check it up, check it up. You just got paid. Oh, I got paid. It's Thursday night. I'm feeling good. I feel all right. Got my money in my pocket. Got my money in my pocket. I got my money in my pocket. The orangutan lost his diaper. Where's this diaper, Michael? Did I tell you I need more safety pins? Oh, shucks. Come on now. Get him down. Yeah. Yeah. You guys be cool. Okay, we gotta be cool here. We gotta be cool, y'all. We gotta be cool. We gotta be cool. Put the diaper back on the man. Put the diaper back on me. He needs his diaper back on. He needs his diaper back on. I told you, Michael, there wasn't enough safety pins.
Real cocktails. Perfect. Next, got water. Open
What for me? All right. Babesolo in the house. She's coming to y'all tonight. She's ready to get started. I'm not going to hold you all long because you know they're doing the same old. The orangutan holding on. The Republicans is holding on. And, Mike, what happened? I think all my pins are gone. Thank God, Michael, you had the ones you got. Thank God for the pins you got right here, Michael. I'm telling you, because that diaper is full. Let's just hope that thing don't fall off, because it fell off right here, okay? Put his diaper back on, Michael, since you lost some of the safety pins. Got to go back on mic, okay? I'm going to get started, everybody. How everybody doing out there? Babesolo doing pretty good. She feel all right. I feel pretty good. Yes, I do. Because I don't sit up here and let this stuff bother me. I don't sit up here and focus on this stuff, but I will talk about it. And I know what I'm going to do. I know how I'm going to do with this government shutdown. Yes. And I'm going to be discussing the Democrats block the government funding bill for the 12th time. And I'm going to also discuss that, do anybody got comments? Let it be respectful. Thanks, Babesolo in the chat family. And I'm also going to bring, this is why so many Americans is pissed off. I got the video. Y'all going to love this video. I love this video. I said, I got to play it tonight. I got to play it. I want y'all to enjoy that video. Then I got another video with the orangutan with his mindset. The man lost his mind, y'all. He done lost his mind now. I don't know why they ain't set that man down. They're afraid because that man got something on those people. You hear me? Then I'm going to show y'all about, this is the first time a president took the SNAP benefits away from American people. The Massachusetts governor is coming forward with this statement. And that is Massachusetts governor right there. Isn't she lovely? Look at that beautiful smile and them dimples. And I love those eyes and that hairstyle. She is so lovely. Yes, she is. Yeah. So let me get ready and start greeting everybody to the chat room. I'm going to get started right now. Well, here we go. All right. Shout out to Amy. Amy said hi to everybody. Shout out to Amy. All right. Deborah Arizona Honey Bee in the house said hi, Amy. All right. Now let me move on down to the welcoming address. Tiny, shout out to Tiny. She brought the welcome address. Good morning, good afternoon, and a good evening, everyone. Thank you for joining Babesolo. Hit that like button and subscribe. It's free if you haven't already done so. Babesolo, thank you from the bottom of her heart. Thank you so much. To my new subscribers, all subscribers, non-subscribers, thank you for stopping by Babesolo channel, taking the time out on your time, because you could have been somewhere else. Yes, you could have been somewhere else. And Babesolo appreciate you coming to our channel, observing, watching, and respecting. Also, I am thankful for that. And you will get respected back. Thank you for coming by. Thank you so much. Thank you, Tiny, for the welcoming greeting address to everyone to Babesolo's channel. All right, Deborah Arizona Honey Bee come with the detective rules of the chat. Detective rules of the chat. Please be respectful in the chat. This is a no-tolerance zone for bullying and trolling. Thank you. I don't think I need to explain this to y'all what this stuff means. Y'all been on the internet way before I've been on the internet. Some of y'all live on the internet. I'm just being on here. Y'all probably got the bed, everything. I mean, kicked back with food in the bed with you. You're piled up with all kinds of stuff. You don't miss nothing on these channels. I cannot live my life like this. This is too stressful. Sometimes I just go listen to people talk. It makes me nervous. I get very, very nervous, okay? I don't see how y'all do it. I can't live on the internet like this. When I get off my life, I got my life I be doing. You know, I love my life. And I love who I am, and I love Babesolo. Yes. Yes. All right. And let me move on down. We already welcomed, and we already gave the detective rules of the chat. And Tiny brought the welcome and address. Oh, wait a minute. Tiny bringing the rules to the chat also. Tiny said, chat rules. Be respectful of your fellow viewers. Fellow viewers are the ones on the outside of the chat. Maybe they decide they want to come in. They might wait for months and months, and then they might decide they want to come in. Let's be respectful to them when they enter the room. And those that are watching outside, if you come into the room, please be respectful to the chat as well. It goes both ways. It don't go one way. It goes both ways. Also be respectful to the host, which is Babesolo. We don't do no bullying over here, no disrespectful over here. We want some type of place to come where we have a peace of mind and we can talk and laugh and have a good time and go off the channel feeling better than we did when we came in. It's beautiful to come in messed up, then go out feeling good. You know what I'm saying? What you think, Babesolo? You think I'm feeling good? No, I'm not. I'm tore up. It's tore up from the head to the feet. But I don't let it stop me. No. Moving up these bones are locked up on you. You won't be able to do nothing. Then you be in a wheelchair, okay? So Tiny said, be respectful to your fellow viewers. No bullying, no disrespectful to the host, which is Babesolo. And no to the moderators, no spam in the chat. No disrespectful, not even to the moderators. Let the moderators moderate the chat room. Moderators, keep your eyes open, please. Watch out for rudeness, because all you got to do is delete the comment or time them out. You only time them out if they keep it out. But they say something right off the top, delete it. But then, if they come back with some foolishness, then you time them out. Then if they don't stop, then I do the rest. Babesolo will handle the rest. Yes, I will. Thank you, moderators, for listening to me, and I hope you understand what I'm saying. Thank you so much. You're Tiny. Well wishes to everyone in the room. Thank you, Michael. Thank you. He said, wow wishes. I'm out of control. I'm wow. All right. Arizona B said, hi, everyone. Tiny said, hi, Michael. And then let me get this down. Yeah, Tiny said, hi, Michael. All right. Okay, everybody's speaking. That's so sweet. Michael said, hello. Sean D is in there. 414 said, good evening, everyone, with the strong rose, the purple heart, and the prayer hand. Thank you, Sean D. All right. He said, hi, Sean D. 414. All right. Sean D said, good evening, Babesolo. I got my purple heart today, Sean. Thank you, Sean, for the purple heart. And I love the prayer hand. Yes, I do. Oh my God. I got to get a song on here. I can't help it. I'm so mad that some of my songs is gone. They are gone because I added too many songs on my list. And they took away my beautiful songs that I like listening to. Yes, they did. It took away my beautiful song, but it's okay. I can add it in another time. All right. Sean D said, hi, Tiny, with the purple heart and prayer hands and a hey. And Babesolo said, I send my peace, love, and blessing to all. Sparkles in your eyes, love in your heart, sparkles in your eyes. Praying for you, sparkles in your eyes, sparkles in your heart. Blue hearts, red hearts, all kind of hearts. 100% to keep that fire burning in you. Yeah. Oh, I need to get my fire back on. When you're hot, you're hot. All right. And Amy said, hi, Michael, Tiny, Deborah, Sean, 414. And there go my laughing. I love it, Michael. Keep it coming. When you wasn't here, Amy put that up for me, and I was so happy. I love seeing those happy smiles. It's good to smile, people. Just practice it. You're going to love it. All right. Sean D said, hey, Amy. Oh, my God. And then Amy coming with my topic tonight. Shutdown, day 23 today. A bill was brought forward to pay our military members and estimated workers during the shutdown. It didn't pass. They voted no, and they went home for the weekend. Them people don't have no heart. They don't care about nobody. They got their paycheck, okay? They got that paycheck, and they going home, and they going to spend that money. Go buy some wine. They're going to go wine down. They know they stressed out. They stressed out, trust me. And Sean D. 414 said, hey, Michael. With the purple heart. Look at this. Michael. Damn. All right. Sean D. with your bad stuff. Thank you for the safety pins, Michael. I need those safety pins. I put a star on it. And Michael said, I think all my pins are gone. I'm gonna keep that there, Michael. I like that. Sean D said, hey, Deborah with the honey and the bee and the purple heart and the prayer hand. That is so, so sweet. So basically, I'm gonna get started with the first topic about the Democrats that for 12 times. And this is what I want to tell you guys. Here go our Democrats right here. This is the Democrat, and this is the leader of the House, our King Jeffrey. They want, get rid of him. You understand? The other night I read about it, and I showed the video where they talked about somebody wanted to go and hurt him, take his life, but they caught the guy just in time. Praise the Lord. Thank you, sweet Jesus. But that would be a sad thing to hear for someone to destroy this man because he's fighting for the United States of America, people of the United States. Democrats blocked government funding bill for 12 times after the marathon floor protest. Senator Democrats, let me get this going. Senator Democrats voted Wednesday for a 12th time to block a House passed bill to reopen the government and keep it funded through November the 21st. That don't make no sense. The vote on a bill just to last to November 21st. November is in 9 more days, y'all. These days are going fast. I can barely tell you what happened in October. Everything is going too fast. So why would you vote on a bill just to last to November 21st? Democrats blocked the funding measure, a clean continuing resolution that would prolong Biden-era funding levels. After Liberal Senator Jeff Markey, Democrat, spoke on the Senate floor for nearly 23 hours. This man spoke for 23 hours. 23 hours. Don't tell me they ain't good. Oh, the man, did he go to the bathroom? That man didn't even go to the bathroom. I don't think so. He did 23 hours on the floor. That means he sat there at that podium for 23 hours to protest President Trump's first 9 months in office. Democrat colleagues applaud him for showing the defense before the vote on the Republican draft funding bill. The bill failed to advance by a vote of 54 to 46. It needed 36 votes to move forward. This is in the Senate, you guys, not the House. Now the House passed the bill. They sent it to the Senate. It's the Senate that's stopping this bill. And so Republicans are voting with the Democrats. Only 3 members of the Democrat caucus voted to reopen the government. 3 members of the Democrats voted with the Republicans. 3 members. Catherine Masto of Nevada. John Fetterman, the man that had the stroke and was in the wheelchair for a while. He always wear them short pants and he wouldn't put on a suit of Pennsylvania. And Senator Angus King of Maine, he's an independent who caucused with the Democrats. Senator Randy Paul of Kentucky was the lone Republican to oppose the measure. Democrats who blocked the House passed the bill say they won't fund the government until Trump and Republican leaders in Congress negotiate over the expiration of enhanced health insurance subsidies. GOP interact cuts to Medicaid administration move to claw back previously approved funding. Senator Majority Leader John Thornton of the Republican of South Dakota and Speaker Mike Johnson, Republican of Louisiana, have repeatedly rebuffed Democrats' demand to negotiate. They don't want to negotiate at all. So don't be blaming the Democrats because they don't want to negotiate with the Democrats. Period. These are the leaders. They don't want to negotiate at all. They said they don't want to negotiate with them on health care spending level while federal department and agency remain shattered. The repeat failure of the House funding bill to move in the Senate has House Republicans discussing the responsibility of passing a funding stopgap. That will last until December 2026. Even if the Democrats suddenly reversed course and voted for a pending House funding measure, it would only keep the government funded until Friday before Thanksgiving. They think somebody's stupid. The Republicans really think somebody's stupid. Oh my God. House Ways and Means Committee Chair Jason Smith, Republican of Missouri, told Boom Brown TV Wednesday that the House will pass a new continuing resolution lasting until December 1st, 2026. They still trying to stop that Affordable Care Act. They trying to let it expire. They crazy. I'm almost done, you guys. I'm coming almost towards the end. I got one more to say. Thornton told reporters Tuesday that the likelihood of passing a regular annual appropriation bill in 2025 is shrinking by the day as the shutdown drags on. I think the longer these guys drag this out, the harder it becomes to see a path to do it the old-fashioned way. This is what Thurman said. I don't know if he's a Republican or a Democrat. Let me see. I got to see who he is. But I think he's a Democrat because the way he's speaking. He said that passing the regular appropriate bill under regular order is clearly the preferred method and the outcome. That's a Democrat speaking. They said the longer they do it, they need to do it the right way. Now, I'm coming to the end, and then I'm going to show y'all good old movies. Y'all need to see a movie. This movie is so good. It is so good. Now, these are the key dates to watch the shutdown. I think I'm going to play the video first before I go into the key dates for the shutdown. Do anybody have anything to say on this government shutdown? Besides Amy. Amy came with a good point right here. Amy said, shutdown day 23 today, a bill was brought forward to pay our military members. And as the workers during the shutdown, it didn't pass. You know why it didn't pass? Because the Republicans don't want it to pass. And the Democrats were not voting on that because they had a clean bill. They were slick. They thought they had the Democrat. It didn't work. It didn't work. Thank you, Amy. All right. Amy said the leaders don't play. You got that right, Amy. They stand in their ground. The longer the Republicans stand, the Democrats ain't got no problem. They ain't got no problem standing for the ground, but they standing for the right reason. You know how many American people are getting upset of what the Republican is doing? They're trying to blame the Democrat, but it's not the Democrat. It's the Republican. They don't want to swear in the lady from Arizona. They don't want to negotiate over the medical and Medicaid and the paying the government and the military. All that is in together. They don't want to do it. They don't want to do it. So let me get y'all ready for this video. It's going to be good, Amy. I got a good video for y'all. This video is going to be about this guy. He was talking about what the government is shutting down. And I mean, he did a good job. He made me proud. He made me proud. I'm finna bring it out now. I'm finna bring it out now. Let me get this video for y'all. I hope y'all enjoy it because I sure am. Oh my God. Here it comes. I got to show this video to y'all. It is a good video. And I need to start it off real good. And I need to start it off.
For everybody because they deserve it. Let me say that. Let me say this.
Okay, let me start from the beginning. I need to start it from the beginning because it's going to be good. And y'all pay attention and listen carefully what he's saying. Just listen carefully what he's saying.
Washington understands how to do.
Okay, let me tell you, this is a good one. I got to start from the beginning.
Say something. I just want to say this. I'm trying to be very respectful to everybody because they deserve it. Why? Let me say that. No, because you deserve it. But let me say this. I don't think Washington understands how ticked off we truly are. Think about the conversation that we're having right now. You brought up the single payer system, emulating Canada. You know, we're looking at a president that just gave $20 billion to Argentina. We're hearing about or witnessing what I consider to be a retribution tour. And even though to some degree I don't blame him because of how people went after him, still it appears to be counterproductive. We're listening to this kind of stuff while a young man walked up to the microphone and said that he had to leave here to go and work on DoorDash to help pay for his daughter's tuition. Meanwhile, everybody up here getting paid. Right? Yeah. This is this kind of stuff right here. That's how you know, and I'm not accusing any of you directly or personally of feeling this way. I'm just talking about the apparatus that is Washington, the nation's capital. This is why you have so many Americans, excuse my language, so pissed off at Washington, because somehow, some way you get to have these conversations, engage in specific elements of it to talk about what we need to do to get things better. Our debt is $37.8 trillion. Somehow, some way, the taxpayers been paying this, been throwing money, because we all look at our check. It has been going to the government. And somehow, some way, you're supposed to be doing something constructive and productive enough to make sure that we don't have that kind of deficit. It isn't happening. A government shutdown is going on right now. A man has to work on DoorDash when he's really a traffic controller, right? That we applauded. And we're up here talking about how much some money is going to cost. And the only person that don't have a check coming is him. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take a break. All right. Are you going to say something?
That is so cool. That is so cool. What y'all think about that? What y'all think about that? Somebody talk to me. Talk to me now. Sean said, I know he's lying right now, 2 million and 3 million to do the East Wing. Come on now, somebody talk to me. This guy said some good information here. He said, we all sitting up here talking. This guy is the air controller. You know, controls the planes coming in. He got to go do some DoorDash to help pay for his daughter's tuition. He said, we sitting up here, and he said, everybody got a check. But that guy don't have one. Did y'all hear what he said? Y'all want me to play it again? Thank you, Sean. Thank you, Sean, for listening and to participating. I know Sean ain't the only one got something to say about this now. Come on, people. Somebody got something to say. Listen, y'all must be doing something on the outside. I know y'all inside y'all house. Y'all might be washing dishes, eating, watching TV, glancing back and forth at Babesolo. Somebody doing something because y'all ain't listening. Michael said, I'm confused. They only pay who they want to. Michael, I'm going to play it one more time. I got to.
Be very respectful to everybody because they deserve it. Why? Let me say that. No, because you deserve it. But let me say this. I don't think Washington understands how ticked off we truly are. Think about the conversation that we're having right now. You brought up the single payer system, emulating Canada. You know, we're looking at a president that just gave $20 billion to Argentina. We're hearing
$20 billion to
what I
Argentina.
consider to be a retribution tour. And even though to some degree I don't blame him because of how people went after him, still it appears to be counterproductive. We're listening to this kind of stuff while a young man walked up to the microphone and said that he had to leave here to go and work on DoorDash to help pay for his daughter's tuition. Meanwhile, everybody up here getting paid. Right? Yeah. This is this kind of stuff.
Is that Jim Jordan? Right? Jim Jordan sitting up there, y'all.
That's how you know, and I'm not accusing any of you directly or personally of feeling this way. I'm just talking about the apparatus that is Washington, the nation's capital. This is why you have so many Americans, excuse my language, so pissed off at Washington, because somehow, some way, you get to have these conversations, engage in specific elements of it to talk about what we need to do to get things better. Debt is $37.8 trillion. Somehow, some way, the taxpayers been paying this, been throwing money, because we all look at our check. It has been going to the government. And somehow, some way, you're supposed to be doing something constructive and productive enough to make sure that we don't have that kind of deficit. It isn't happening. A government shutdown is going on right now. A man has to work on DoorDash when he's really a traffic controller, right? That we applauded, and we're up here talking about how much some money is going to cost. And the only person that don't have a check coming is him. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take a break.
I'm going to take a break. I like that guy. I like that guy. That guy, you know what? I would have walked with him, Michael. I would have walked with him, Michael. Don't be confused, Michael. We are paying, like he said, we are paying money to the government. Michael said the orangutan needs to remember charity begins at home. There he is, Michael. That ain't orangutan. He done lost his mind, Rango. Look at him, Michael. He done lost his diaper. He done lost his mind. I got another video for y'all. Y'all gonna trip out. Y'all gonna trip out. What did Sean say? Sean say, Stephen A. Michael Smith speaking had to apologize to Jasmine Crawford this week. And he talked sports and now he's talking politics. I don't know. I don't know who Stephen A. Smith is. You talking about the man right here? Are you talking about this guy right here, the man that just spoke about the truth, that spoke the truth just now? I don't know who Stephen A. Smith is, Sean. Are you talking about this guy right here? Guess what, Sean? I don't care what he did with Jasmine Crawford. All I know, he told the truth on this stage. We are putting money into the government. Why do you think you're paying IRS? That's where our money is going. They got that money right up there, sitting up there at the White House. All our tax money. Yeah. That's why they can steal money like they do. So if you call him apologize to Jamie Crawford, I don't know nothing about the apology from last week. I don't keep up with all this stuff. I told you, Babesolo don't be all over the place. I don't know nothing about that. Because Jamie Crawford, that woman is taking handle her own business. She's a tough cookie. I would like for her to be my sister. She is my sister. That's right. She's my sister in spirit. Yeah. She's pretty cool. And now you say, and now he talks sports, and now he talking politics. John, we can do whatever we want. You could be Michael Jackson, stand up on your toes if you want to. And that music beat it. You can be anybody you want to be. If this man, okay, he talks sports, and now he talking politics. He told the truth, though. That's the key to this man. He spoke the truth. Show this video to y'all. He spoke the truth. That's what I like. He spoke the truth, Sean. You disagree with Babesolo or you agree? So you going back and something happened a week ago that nobody ain't talked about. Do anybody know about this stuff with him and this woman? I don't. I don't, Sean. I don't know nothing about it. But I know about what I'm playing tonight. Yeah, you said that's him. But guess what? He made me happy tonight. Because I love what he said, and I would exit with him. I would take a break, too. I would walk off that stage right with him. Because he spoke the truth. He spoke the truth. So I don't know about his lifestyle. All I know, I like what he did over here on this stage. And that was Jim Jordan. Jim Jordan got a big mouth. He didn't even say anything. Jim Jordan was sitting right there. That was Jim Jordan sitting next to him. And you know Jim Jordan can talk. He said, I agreed on the truth. Thank you. Thank you, Sean. Because it's not good, Sean, to bring up what they did with somebody else. But he spoke well for the American people. And you saw that audience, white folks. White folks, they go to everything. I couldn't even find a black person in that crowd. And they put the camera out there, you understand? And them people applauded him. He spoke the truth. A guy came in there, said he had to leave. People gonna be moving in with their parents pretty soon. My neighbors next door, their kids go to work. They both got their own car. They done moved back home. They were gone for years. They back home. That's why I asked my granddaughter, you sure you're going to be able to make it in your apartment? Because she got a 2-bedroom. You know, you got a 2-bedroom, you got to pay some money for a 2-bedroom apartment. She said, yes, Grandma, I go to work. So I'm hoping she make it, Sean. People are going to be moving back home if this stuff don't go. I don't know how long this government shutdown going to be. I don't know how long. But right now, I'm going to reach out another key to the government shutdown. Thank you, Sean, for agreeing with the truth, because that was the truth that he spoke. That was the truth. He told the truth. The key dates to watch is in the shutdown is on Wednesday, the shutdown became the second largest of 22 days. In 1995 to 1996, which lasted 21 days during the Clinton administration. The longest funding lapse was 35 days. That was under that orangutan Trump. That orangutan Trump, he might try to go 35, he might go 50. Who knows about this fool? He crazy. I got a video to show y'all where he's out of his right mind. All the time said I agree. Thank you, Sean. Thank you. Yeah, thank you. And then right here it says on Friday, federal workers will begin missing their first full paycheck. The workers receive a partial check. See, didn't nobody tell y'all that? Remember that? Oh, I congratulate orangutan Trump. He gave us the military day check. Guess what? He gave them a partial check. The orangutan gave those people a partial check. That they were standing in the line getting food. Did y'all see them standing in line getting food? Them people standing in line, they only got a partial check on Friday. October the 10th, that was last Friday, they got a partial check. And the administration shifted funding to pay the military depending on the agency. On October the 15th, for more than 1.8 million paychecks scheduled for payment on October 24th, which is tomorrow, and the 28th, and the 30th, depending on the agency. Look, depending on the agency. He talking about depending. That don't mean they gonna get that whole check, y'all. And when you hear somebody say depending on, that you don't know if it's gonna happen or not. You just can't go back. Oh, they're going to get their money on the 24th, which is tomorrow, the 28th and the 30th. Maybe somebody that they like, you know, they pick and choose. They got their favoritism people, you know, the clicks. They might get some money, but they ain't going to be the full check. They gave a partial check on October the 10th. Now they talking about giving out 1.8 million paychecks. 1.8 million military people are going to get paychecks starting the 24th, which is tomorrow. The 28th is next Tuesday, and the 30th is on a Thursday. It's a or Thursday, depending on the agency. Will be withheld from the civil workers, according to the Bipartisan Policy Center. On November the 1st, open enrollment begins under the Affordable Care Act, nicknamed Obamacare. Why they said nickname? That ain't no noun nickname. It is called Obamacare Affordable Act, which was signed into law 2010. Okay, where did they put nicknames? They just can't stand that a black man signed into law Obamacare Affordable Care. Look at Sean's face. He said, "Oh my God." Sean said, "I would have to be mad." Sean, this is happening right now. This is why Babesolo comes with up-to-date stuff. I don't want to give y'all stuff from last week, last month. I want to talk about now, at least one day. That means yesterday it happened. And I'm trying to give y'all yesterday stuff happened so y'all can have it today. Okay? That's what Babesolo is. I'm working hard for this, y'all. I am. And it's not easy because everything is slow. Everything is very slow. Thank God I got Friday where we don't have to bring up all this stuff because we need a break, you understand? And then Saturday, Sunday, you know I don't come on the channel. We need it, man, because this stuff is very heavy. That's why you went, oh my God, I would be mad. Yes, you would, Sean. But Sean, I got good news at the end for you and me and everybody else that's on SSI, on this, everybody that gets this right here. I got good news for you guys for this one. Yes, I do. I got good news towards the end. So let me finish up and then I'll be letting you guys go. And then right here it says, on Friday, federal workers will begin missing their first full paycheck. First full paycheck. I'm serious. That's the 24th, then the 28th, and the 30th. On November the 1st, open enrollment begins under the Affordable Care Act. Obamacare premiums, or I skipped over that word nickname because I'm not going to say it anymore. That's why I said under the Affordable Care Act, Obamacare premiums are a project to more than double without an extension of subside that expires December 31st. Most senators, Democrats, are voting against reopening the government unless the tax credit are extended, but Republicans content the government should reopen before the health care negotiation. They're trying to get them to open it up, and they are not going to negotiate on the health care. They're going to let it expire, people. So the Republicans is standing and holding the line. It's like they in war. You might well say they at war. The GOP has a shutdown scheduling headache. For weeks, the senators have repeatedly voted down a bill to reopen the government on a short-term basis until November 21st. That is what the Republicans are trying to do. That date is less than a month away. Come on now. Why would you vote for something like that when you need to vote for the rest of the years? I mean, it's rest of the years that the orangutans in office, all the way to 28. Then when the new president come in, then he extend the next one, okay? Hello. But the GOP is trying to stop it because the orangutan is telling them don't do it. It's the orangutan. He's the puppet master. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. The date is less than a month away, putting Republicans in a tough spot. Let's see what Sean's saying here. Thank you, Sean, for talking with Babesolo, because ain't nobody talking to me. I guess they all left the channel. I guess they sleep, getting high, drinking, smoking. Don't care what Babesolo's saying, but they'll listen to everybody else. And then they lay up all night watching other people's channels. But Babesolo gonna finish this content, okay? And it's the truth, and it's good. Sean D 104 said, these military person in the bracket going to fit and have a bracket party. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Here we go. Michael. You say, I know you here, Michael. I know you ain't gone. Michael, you and Sean is about the main one that stay with me to the end. You think I don't pay attention? Y'all mainly stay with me all the way to the end. And I'm almost finished because I'm not going to hold nobody long anymore because I've been watching my channel. I'm not being supported by my regulars. I got a percentage from YouTube. YouTube said my regular viewers only 1.7%. And you know who I said those are? They must be my moderators. To me, to get 1.7% views, gotta be. Casual viewers, 3.0%. At least the casual viewers are watching me more than my regular viewers. And guess what? My new subscribers, 90%. I got proof. I can show it to you. I'm going to show y'all. But guess what? Y'all not hurting me. I'm not lying. This ain't hurting me. I'm good because I know why I'm here. I know exactly why I'm here. Take a good look. Audience by watch behavior. New subscribers, 95.3%. Casual viewers, 3.0%. Regular viewers, it's 1.7%. That's my audience. You think I'm going to cry because some of y'all in here don't support me? Y'all ain't got me fooled. I'm not fooled by nobody. I am not. That's one thing y'all don't know. We know what's going on. Those that got a channel that hosting their channel, we know what's up. That's why I don't worry about people watching me. Because I go live in the daytime. Michael knows it. Michael knows he see me go live. I go live during the day. I make short videos and my stuff is popping. It's popping. It just ain't popping on here. It's just not popping on here. I don't care. I don't care. What Michael say? Michael said, these people don't have good taste. No, Michael, if I was naked, showing my ass and my breasts and my butt and dancing and doing, they'll be watching. I have over 5 million viewers, okay? Or if I was cussing people out, fighting people, having a nervous breakdown, hell to the no. Hell to the no, no, no. Ain't nobody gonna send me to no mental hospital dealing with some foolishness, because that's not who I am. And you're right. They don't know good taste, Michael. You got that right. Thank you, Michael. Thank you for the compliment. And Sean said exactly as Michael. Thank you, Sean. Y'all is right. And Michael said, oh, Lord, I try not to think of that. Michael, I know what to draw people in. I know what, I am a beautiful woman for 69. You're finna be 69. I got 3 more, my months are counting down. I'm turning 69 years old. I think I look damn good for 69 years old. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know that, but I don't act it. You understand? I don't need to act like that. I don't never think I'm above anybody or below. I don't think that. I don't think like that. Look at you, but Sean is laughing. Yeah, yeah. So I just wanted to finish getting my points out, and I'm going to put this under the video so people can see what exactly happened. And so the GOP, I like that, Sean. I like that. They don't know good taste. They don't. And some of the time, it be jealousy and envy and strife. You know what I'm saying? That's why a lot of them don't want to come into my channel, because Babesolo don't act like them. I'm not like them. And I'm not going to be like them, because I'm being me. This is the real Babesolo. I don't have to pretend to get people to watch me. I don't have to put on a show to get people to watch me. I be me. That's me. When I play my music, I'm enjoying that music for Babesolo. Matter of fact, let me get my TV back on. It went to sleep. And I just love playing my music. It makes me feel good. Even Sean said he loved music. Music is good if you listen to music. It could be gospel music. It could be jazz. Any music. I love music. I love music. I really do. And so the GOP, they wanted to shut down schedule for, they having a big headache. Don't think they not, y'all. They having a big headache. Exactly how far out to schedule the new deadline will be tricky question. Moderators would rather see a shorter funding path to work out regular appropriate bills. Okay. And while others don't want any more shutdown brinkmanship until early next year. Regardless of the scheduling headache, there's still no indication the funding bill will pass unless Republicans and Democrats can strike a deal on health care. That's all they asking them to do, y'all. They don't want it. They hate Obama. The orangutan hate Obama with a passion. Maybe you want to have sex with Obama. Maybe that's what he want to do with Obama. Because he is nasty. You know that, right? Boy, he's a nasty man. Yeah, that man nasty. So because he can't stand President Obama. He have a passion over that man. That's why he want to get rid of the Affordable Care Act. But see, what happened is the stupid man didn't realize that his supporters, 70 million of them, they are getting Obamacare Act. So everybody's being affected. He thought he gonna hurt the blue states. He hurting the red states and the blue states. He is hurting all 50 states. And he hurting the ones over in Africa. I got to show y'all that video. Let me finish reading one more thing, and then I'm gonna show y'all that video. And Babesolo gonna let y'all go wherever y'all need to go. I am so funny. Will I still receive my, okay, this is what it says. Will I still receive my Social Security check? Yes. Here we go, people. Let me get here. And then I've got to show y'all what the governor said, too. Will I still receive my Social Security check? Yes, Social Security payments, including supplemental Social Security benefits for retirement, disability, and survivors, continue during a government shutdown. Veteran will get their payment as well, because Social Security benefits programs are considered mandatory spending by law They are not impacted by the lapse in funding appropriate. Payments are still disputed on a regular schedule during the shutdown. You will get your checks on the first, people. Do y'all hear what I just read? I'm going to post it under my video. It says, by law, they are not impacted by the lapse of the funding appropriation. Payments are still going to be distributed on a regular schedule during the shutdown. Veteran, SSI, Social Security, disability, regular Social Security. Anybody that get those payments will get their check January the 1st. Or most likely they're going to deposit probably the 31st of December or the 2nd, because you know January 1st is New Year's Day. So them checks is coming, people. Don't stress yourself. It's all about making sure you have food in your house. Yes, you said we'll get our checks on the 3rd. Michael, it's coming. It's the law. This shutdown does not affect the Social Security, the veteran benefits, nobody. SSI, people on disability, none of those. Everybody going to get their checks right here. You see that, Michael? It's coming. My check is sitting in there too, Michael. I'm waiting on my check too, my Social Security check. Sure is. Sure is, Michael. Michael, you know what I like about you, Michael? You pay attention to what I say. You remember my dog's name. You all that stuff. And I said, Michael, be paying attention. Michael, I've been telling these for months, Michael. You know, you and Sean both know it. Haven't I been telling everybody this for months? Michael said, card red penalty. Michael, stop. Sean said, mine too. I hear you, Sean. I'm looking for my check, and it's going to be, I got direct deposit. It's going to be direct deposit. Sean, it might show up on the 31st or the 2nd or the 3rd, because, you know, New Year's Day. See, people that get SSI, they get their check on the 1st. So they might get theirs on the 31st or the 2nd, but Social Security going to get theirs definitely on the 3rd, because the 3rd ain't no holiday. The 1st is New Year's Day. So the people that get SSI, their checks gonna show up either December the 31st or January the 2nd. Hey, Sean, just got paid. We gonna get paid. And we're not the only one. There's millions of people on Social Security and all SSI and veterans. We all gonna get our money. It's the government people that's not getting paid, because the orangutan don't want to do it. Now I'm finna shock y'all about this governor here. Give me some more time, y'all. Give me some more time. Give me some more time. I want to talk about the governor right here. Please let me do this, please. Give me some time, because I need to show this about the governor that's the governor from Massachusetts. This is the governor. This is the first time a president cut SNAP benefits away from the American people. This is Massachusetts speaks out. My sister lives in Massachusetts, and this is the governor of Massachusetts. Her name is Myra Haley. Myra Haley. Oh. I'm writing to my daughter. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I love my baby. I do. I love her so much. Now I'm finna show y'all the video with Myra Hayes. Okay, here we go. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Okay, let me take her picture down. Let me take the writing down, because you guys need to see this. That's who's speaking right here. This is the governor of Massachusetts. Oh, Lord.
Cut off SNAP benefits to people. Donald Trump is the first president in U.S. history to Donald Trump is the first president in U.S. history.
Wait.
Donald Donald Trump is the first president in U.S. history to cut off SNAP benefits to people in America. So, as of the end of next week, SNAP benefits are going to be frozen. They go away, and that affects millions and millions of people in America and certainly in Massachusetts. We're currently evaluating what we can do. Obviously, it's a time to give as much as you can to our food pantries who do a wonderful job. I'll be meeting with my anti-hunger strike force that I stood up a while ago to talk more with them about what we can do to feed families here. But it's unbelievable. The first time in American history, the president, during a shutdown, has cut off food to families. That's what's happening right now. It's a choice that Donald Trump is making. He can choose to reverse that. I strongly urge him to do so. Don't take food away from people. Don't take food off the table of Americans. Donald Trump is the first president in U.S. history.
Donald Trump is the first president of United States history taking food off of people's table. And I got another video I want to show you guys, because a lot of you ready to get off of here, and I want to get this done. And if you do leave, I'm still going to show this video. I'm still going to show this video. Now, that's what my next video is. I got to look at the name of it. Oh, my God. This is what about the man that lost his mind here. Y'all going to like this one. Y'all going to like this one.
Well, today, the vacancy where Donald Trump's mind is supposed to be was on grim display once again. And this is an important day to consider the workings of Donald Trump's mind, because this is the day that he and Marco Rubio are celebrating starving children to death in the middle of a famine in Africa. This is the day Donald Trump and Marco Rubio are celebrating the removal of previously paid for life-saving AIDS medication for patients in Africa, where a program started by Republican President George W. Bush and Dr. Anthony Fauci has already saved more than 25 million lives just in the 21st century alone with HIV medication. And we have been delivering that medication for 25 years as a gift, because we have the gift and we can afford to give it, because we are the richest country in the world. We've been sending that life-saving medication to the poorest countries in the world without it putting even the slightest dent in the budget of the United States government or increasing the national debt in a measurable way, which on this day, Donald Trump is celebrating his ability to increase the national debt by $3.5 trillion with his tax cut bill for billionaires that passed the Senate this morning by one vote, with the vice president forced to cast the tie-breaking vote in the Senate on the biggest cuts to Medicaid in the history of that program. Trump Republican budget cuts that will take health care coverage away from 17 million people. You have to consider what goes through the mind of a person blithely capable of such grotesque cruelty.
Hello, my name is Adam Ferrari, the Chief Executive Officer of Phoenix Energy. I look forward to you.
We do know that Donald Trump simply lies about the Medicaid cuts in the legislation that he is celebrating. That's how Donald Trump deals with that cruelty externally. Donald Trump just lies about it. Donald Trump doesn't want to own that particular cruelty. That's not one he wants to own. Donald Trump doesn't want to pay the political price, and he doesn't want the Republicans who vote for it to pay the political price for snatching health care away from 17 million Americans. And Donald Trump can be very confident that there will be absolutely no political price paid by anyone for his decision, and Elon Musk's decision, and Marco Rubio's decision to close down the United States Agency for International Development, which ended operations today, because the American news media simply isn't covering that. It's illegal to close down a program like that, as we will discuss later in this hour. The Constitution doesn't allow the president to simply close down an agency and programs created by Congress and by law. But it turns out you can do anything as president if Congress and the Supreme Court will do nothing to stop you.
Lord,
if Joe Biden were president tonight, the American people would not be embarked on what is a worldwide campaign of cruelty in their name by the Trump government. Cruelty that includes cruelty now in the United States. cruelty to immigrants in the United States, and now cruelty to Donald Trump's own voters who believed him as a candidate when he said he would not cut their Medicaid. There are voting areas of this country where government-funded healthcare supports most of the people living in those areas. Medicaid, Medicare, the Affordable Care Act are providing healthcare to most people in several areas of this country, including some parts of rural Trump country. And Medicaid pays for 40% of the nursing home care in this country. Donald Trump said, cut it. And every Republican in the Senate and every Republican in the House who were needed to deliver those cuts said, okay, it's Donald Trump's idea. And that's good enough for them. That's an example of Hannah Arendt's famous phrase, the banality of evil. Cruelty is easy to do when you just don't think about it. Cruelty is easy to do when you just think the decisions are up to someone else. Cruelty is easy to do when you think you're just doing your job. That's how you arrive at the banality of evil, the banality of cruelty. If you turn off the sound when evil is being done, it looks exactly the same as the way it looks when good things are being done, when lives are being saved, when lives are being changed for the better. Governing in this country through the budget reconciliation process in Congress that we have been watching on television since the 1980s, when cameras were finally allowed in Congress, always looks the same. There is always the so-called votorama in the Senate performed by the political party in the Senate that is on the losing side of the budget reconciliation process. There is no way for the powerless minority to stop the majority party during the budget reconciliation process, as has been proven when President Clinton's party was in power in Congress, when President George W. Bush's party was in power in Congress, when President Barack Obama's party was in power in Congress. And it is now being proven once again, the minority has no power when the majority party is united, as the Democrats were when they created what is now called Obamacare. Republicans opposed Obamacare in the same way the Democrats are now opposing the Republicans snatching health care away from people. And it looks the same. It looks the same on TV. It's men in neckties disagreeing, women in pantsuits and skirts disagreeing. It is the banality of Congress at work. And what you're always left wondering during these difficult to watch spectacles is, why don't they care? Why don't they care about the 15% of the population that was being denied health care coverage in America?
We want that money.
Obamacare was passed. Republicans argued in every way they could about what they found wrong with the Affordable Care Act as legislation, and it was reasonable to share some of those concerns, but they
kill your mama for that money.
Why they didn't care. Why they didn't care about the people who didn't have health insurance and couldn't get it and couldn't afford it and would never be able to afford it without government assistance. And if you say government spending has to be cut and Medicaid is the first place you go to cut spending while you're massively increasing defense spending, why don't you care? Why don't they ever tell us why they don't care? Mitch McConnell told us. Mitch McConnell was quoted as telling his Republican colleagues in a private Senate lunch, they'll get over it. What? Mitch McConnell's Kentucky constituents, the poor ones, and the constituents of every Republican senator would get over them taking their health care away.
Who would get over it? How in the hell somebody gonna get over it?
He was voting against Bill Clinton's health care reform bill, which died on the Senate floor because of the opposition of Mitch McConnell and every Republican. And Mitch McConnell never said then why he doesn't care.
Lord have mercy.
The American news media, for the most part, doesn't care at all about today being the official shutdown of USAID. Most of the American news media has not covered Elon Musk's great accomplishment in government in any detail at all. Elon Musk, with Donald Trump's approval, shutting down USAID for the first time in American history, we have at many points in our history since 1847 sent famine relief supplies around the world. We have never once told those ships to turn around.
What?
Until this year. We have never once said that the surplus food supply that the United States produces every year, much more food than the United States could ever consume or sell, must never be given to the people who need that food or they will die. We've never said that before. That's what the United States of America did this year. But the big news story of today is that Donald Trump and Elon Musk are fighting again. The same two deranged rich guys who decided that people should starve to death is not a story. But because they are fighting again, the fight is a story.
Lord help us.
And that's where the American news media is going to go. That's where they're going to go tonight. Bill Gates, who has done everything he can, beginning back when he was the richest person in the world, to try to use his wealth for good around the world, especially in Africa, sees Elon Musk now as, quote, the world's richest man killing the world's poorest children.
Oh.
What is the basis of this devotion to Donald Trump by elected Republicans in Congress? Who is this person who has taken complete control of those elected Republicans? How does he do it? How brilliant must he be to simply take over the entire Republican Party and convince virtually all of the congressional Republicans, House and Senate, to do it his way all the time? It's not the nobility of Donald Trump's character. That's the kind of quality Nelson Mandela had as a leader, and no Republican would claim that Donald Trump has any of that. If it is the power of his thinking, then Donald Trump is smarter than every Republican he deals with. But what if there's actually nothing there? What if Donald Trump's mind is empty and dysfunctional? What does that make the Republicans who agree with him and vote for everything he wants? How craven does that make them? How deeply in violation of their oaths to defend and protect the Constitution of the United States are they all? Think about the emptiness of the minds of the Republican senators and Republican members of the House of Representatives when you listen and watch the utter emptiness of Donald Trump when he is asked today about his new theater of cruelty in Florida, the place that Republicans gleefully call Alligator Alcatraz. Watch this stunning exhibition of the emptiness and total dysfunction of Donald Trump's mind that is worse than anything ever seen in the mind of any president of any country. It was a simple question. It was the last question. It was the typical gift from a Fox reporter to bring Donald Trump back from his ramblings about groceries and other incomprehensible points that he was making, and giving Donald Trump the gift of one more chance to talk about his newest exhibition of cruelty for which the Republican Party is now selling merchandise. Alligator Alcatraz t-shirts.
Serious.
Fox gave Donald Trump another chance to sell more Alligator Alcatraz t-shirts. Just exactly what he went to Florida to do, exactly why he was there. It was as if the Fox reporter was on orders to make sure that that last question goes right to the point of why Donald Trump is sitting there. Now watch what Donald Trump does with that incredible gift from Fox, what he does with that chance. Watch what he does with the question that he wanted to get, a simple question. How long will these temporary structures thrown on a runway be here? How long will the detainees be here? Simple. Couldn't be simpler. Watch Donald Trump's repeated inability to understand that simple question.
How about one more question? Okay, please, in the back.
Tina Marie McNichol, Fox News Channel. Mr. President, is there an expected time frame that detainees will spend here, days, weeks, months? And does that have anything to do with the immigration judges you just spoke about being trained and staffed here?
When you say, what was the first part of your question?
Is there a specific time frame you expect the detainees to spend here? Days, weeks, months?
In Florida?
Yes, here in Alpharetta.
Spend a lot. Look, this is my home state. I love it. I love your government. I love all the people around. These are all friends of mine. They know them very well. I mean, I'm not surprised that they do so well. They're great people. Ron has been a friend of mine for a long time. I feel very comfortable in the state. I'll spend a lot of time here.
Ever wondered how you could buy
This
property
man
without
is
anyone
losing it, you
knowing
guys. I don't care.
while
I'm
driving
playing.
macro helping like club?
This man is losing it.
That's right. Donald Trump thought the question was, how much time are you going to spend in Florida? That's what a lot of 79-year-old guys get when they move to Florida. How much time are you going to spend in Florida? But the question was, is there an expected time frame that detainees will spend here? Days, weeks, months? The answer, the rest of the answer, gets even worse. I stopped it there to spare you hearing the actual sound of the banality of Donald Trump's creeping dementia and his cruelty. I'm going to read to you what he actually said. Here is what he continued to say in the wrong answer to that question. How long will the detainees be here? He said, I'll spend a lot of time here. I want to, for 4 years, I've got to be in Washington. I'm okay with it because I love the White House. I even fixed up the little Oval Office. I made it. It's like a diamond. It's beautiful. It's so beautiful. It wasn't maintained properly, I will tell you that. But even when it wasn't, it was still the Oval Office. So it meant a lot. But I'll spend as much time as I can here. My vacation is generally here because it's convenient. I live in Palm Beach. It's my home, and I have a very nice little place, nice little cottage to stay at, right? But we have a lot of fun, and I'm a big contributor to Florida. Pay a lot of tax. Let me just pause here for a second to note that the state of Florida has 0 state income tax, unlike the state of New York, which he left. So no, he doesn't pay a lot of tax in Florida.
We lied.
Donald Trump kept talking. I'm a big contributor to Florida. I pay a lot of tax. And a lot of people moved from New York. And I don't know what New York is going to do. A lot of people moved to Florida from New York, and it was for a lot of reasons. But one of them was taxes. The taxes are so high in New York. They're leaving. I don't know what New York is going to do about that, because some of the biggest, wealthiest people and some of the people that pay the most taxes of any people anywhere in the world, for that matter, they're moving to Florida and other places. So we're going to have to help some of these states out, I think. But thank you very much. I'll be here as much as I can. Very nice question. He's not there. There's a character named Donald Trump with a red hat and orange makeup at these events, and words come out of his mouth, but he's not there. His mind, as exhibited from that response to that very simple question, does not work. And that is a crisis for the United States of America every day. Children are going to go hungry in this country now because Donald Trump, whose mind doesn't work, has decided to cut food assistance to poor children. Mothers are going to lose their Medicaid coverage while they're on the delivery tables in hospitals because Republican senators last night voted to specifically make sure they could do exactly that. An amendment offered by Democrats to prevent Medicaid from being taken away from women while they're on the delivery table in a hospital having a baby. And Republicans voted to make sure that they absolutely could do that to any woman on Medicaid. To make sure they could take Medicaid away from any mother at any time before childbirth, during childbirth, or immediately after childbirth, and take it away from that baby who was just born. And so the legislative cruelty fest continues now, tonight, in the House of Representatives, and it looks the same. It looks exactly the same. As it looks,
Dude, man, he's frustrated.
Congress is doing something good. And because it looks the same, many Americans will never see through
I see it.
the banality of cruelty that is on display
I see
in the House of
evil now.
Representatives tonight, and that is what you're feeling. We are living with the banality of cruelty.
Yes.
And we are feeling it.
Yes.
That is the pain.
If you've got honey at
Shit.
home, you might be one step away from wiping out your memory problems. Today, I'm going to show you how to make the
I had to show y'all that, man. Y'all had to see these videos tonight, because you know that, I mean, dude has lost it. I don't care what nobody say. That man done lost his mind. He has lost his mind. Yes, he has. He has lost his mind. Michael, Sean, who all left in the room, Amy, Timing, Deborah, Arizona B. Babesolo is going to get off of here because she's so sick and tired of this mess. That's why I say we need a break from this stuff. Because that man done lost his mind. And ain't nobody doing nothing about it. Because they got the majority of the votes. If they try to impeach him, it's not going to work. The judges, he got the judges in their pocket. I gotta go, people. I can't take it no more. So y'all enjoy y'all weekend. Thank you for coming in, Deborah, Arizona B, Shine D 414, Michael, Shine. Woo! All right, Tiny, Amy. I'm not leaving because how I feel. I'm leaving because it's time to leave. You know, because I'm watching who all watching my channel. So, you know, but I still got my contents out, and I am so happy I did. So thank you all for coming to be with Babesolo. Thank you for sticking it out with me. It was great. Thank you, Michael. Sean said, yes, he died. All right, Michael said, the orangutan has rocks in his head. Wait a minute. Sean said Obama is leaving rent-free in Trump. Don't let Trump live rent-free in y'all head. Y'all hear me? Who's this? Sean said this dude is really goony Google Eddie Murphy. He is jacked up, y'all. I'm telling y'all. This stuff is crazy. It's crazy, Michael. Sean, I had to show y'all these videos tonight. And I'm going to post everything under my thing. And Deborah, Arizona says, United States families and military were in food lines at the food bank. Yes, and I showed that video last week. $300 million for a ballroom, $30 million sent to Argentina for beef, soya beans, when United States farmers can provide beef, soya beans, and going broke. No, they're not going broke. They're going bankruptcy. They're beyond broke. They're going to be filing bankruptcy. Nobody don't want to buy their stuff because of the orangutan. I showed the farmers the other day. I showed the farmers months back. Everybody is upset right now. They're complaining. And the guy that Sean told me about that I showed tonight, I love what he said. Oh, thank you, Sean. He said, good night, Babesolo. Thank you. Tonight was a good night. I enjoyed every bit of it. I just want to just go and, live my life. You know what I'm saying? And don't forget, you will get your checks on time. It's the military and the government people is the one having the biggest problem. And they trying to blame it on the Democrats why they not getting paid. But ain't nobody stupid. Come on, people, use your common sense out there. If anybody listening to me, doggone well if the Republicans don't want that Obama Affordable Care Act to expand. They want it to expire. They want it to expire. And if it expired, a lot of people in trouble. A lot of people, including my family, my neighbors, my people that I don't even call my friends. But you say your friends and neighbors, that's just a word because I don't have really no friends. But can you imagine the people going without help? And it's in the law. They're supposed to get the help. That's what the government's for. And that's what we do. Sean said, good night, everyone. Oh, that's so sweet. Let me get my music back to rolling again. I'm gonna go and eat me some. I'm gonna go and kick back and eat me some apple and some orange juice, and I'm gonna chill. I'm gonna chill, y'all. I am, because I don't let this stuff get to me, because I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make sure I survive this mess. Yeah. All right. Deborah Arizona said, good night, everyone. Tomorrow's Friday night. Y'all can bring your topic with you. Do whatever, because, I'll play my music, of course. Yeah. And who knows? I don't know what I might do on Friday night. I might not even come on Friday night. I might take 3 nights off. Who knows? You'll find out. All right, Babesolo, say good night, everyone. Thank you guys for watching the channel from far and out. Other countries, other states. Thank you for coming to Babesolo channel. Good night, Deborah, Tiny, Arizona, B, Sean, Michael, Amy. Peace, love, and blessing to everyone. Thank you, Tiny. Good night.